History tells us Sumer is the cradle of civilization. But is this the whole truth? Or is it a simplification designed to keep us in the dark? Ancient Sumer, nestled in the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia, is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. It emerged seemingly out of nowhere, a beacon of advanced knowledge in a world still shrouded in darkness. But where did this knowledge come from? The mainstream narrative tells us it was a natural progression. I say, is it not more likely something else is at play? The Sumerians, with their cuneiform writing, intricate mathematics, and advanced astronomy, were light years ahead of their time. Their sudden emergence and equally sudden disappearance raise more questions than answers. Questions that challenge the very foundation of our understanding of history. Questions that suggest a hidden truth, deliberately obscured. Imagine a time before electricity, before cars, before the internet. Now imagine a civilization, thousands of years ago, possessing knowledge of the cosmos, advanced mathematics, and complex irrigation systems. That was Sumer. Their cities like Ur and Uruk were marvels of urban planning, complete with towering ziggurats, sophisticated water management systems, and bustling marketplaces. Their knowledge of astronomy was astounding. They tracked the stars, identified planets, and even understood the concept of a solar system. Their mathematical system, based on the number 60, is still used today for measuring time and angles. They developed a system of writing, cuneiform, which allowed them to record their history, laws, and even literature. These were not the achievements of a primitive people. These were the hallmarks of an advanced civilization. How did they acquire such advanced knowledge? Was it through their own ingenuity? Or could they have inherited it from a more advanced source? The evidence suggests the latter. The Sumerians themselves claimed their knowledge was a gift from the gods. And when we examine the evidence, it's hard to dismiss their claims as mere mythology. Dominating the Sumerian landscape were the ziggurats, massive stepped pyramids that served as temples and centers of learning. These architectural marvels, built with astonishing precision, were not just places of worship. They were also observatories, strategically positioned to track the movements of celestial bodies. The Sumerians possessed an intricate understanding of the cosmos. They identified planets invisible to the naked eye, understood the concept of a celestial sphere, and even recorded the movements of comets. This was not simply stargazing for the sake of it. Their knowledge of astronomy was deeply intertwined with their religion, their mathematics, and their very understanding of the universe. But why this obsession with the heavens? Was it simply a fascination with the unknown? Or could there be a more profound reason? Perhaps they were not just observing the stars, but communicating with them. The ziggurats, with their towering heights and strategic alignment, could have served as ancient communication devices, reaching out to the cosmos and the beings that resided there. One of the most intriguing artifacts from ancient Sumer is the king list. This ancient text lists the reigns of Sumerian kings, stretching back thousands of years. But here's where it gets interesting. The list includes kings who ruled for incredibly long periods, some for hundreds, even thousands of years. Conventional historians dismiss these long reigns as myth or exaggeration. But what if they were true? What if these incredibly long lifespans were not the result of human evolution, but rather a sign of something more extraterrestrial? Could these ancient kings have been something other than human? The king list is filled with tales of gods descending from the heavens and ruling over mankind. These gods, known as the Anunnaki, possessed advanced technology and wisdom far beyond that of early humans. Could these stories be more than just myth? Could they be accounts of actual historical events, passed down through generations? The Anunnaki. The word itself sends chills down the spines of those who dare to question the accepted narrative. According to Sumerian mythology, these powerful beings descended from the heavens and played a pivotal role in the creation of humankind. They were the bringers of knowledge, the architects of civilization, the rulers of the ancient world. But were they gods? Or could they have been something else entirely? Perhaps extraterrestrial beings possessing advanced technology and knowledge far beyond our own? The Sumerian texts describe the Anunnaki with startling clarity, detailing their appearance, their technology, and their interactions with humans. These descriptions are remarkably similar to modern accounts of alien encounters. Could it be that the Anunnaki were not gods in the traditional sense, but rather advanced beings from another planet who visited Earth thousands of years ago? The evidence, while controversial, is compelling. Scattered throughout museums and private collections are artifacts from ancient Sumer that defy easy explanation. These objects, often dismissed as curiosities or misinterpretations, hint at a level of technological sophistication that seems impossible for the time. Take, for example, the Baghdad battery. This collection of clay pots, copper tubes, and iron rods, dating back thousands of years, has been shown to generate a small electrical current. Could this be evidence of ancient battery technology, thousands of years ahead of its time? Then there's the Antikythera mechanism, a complex device discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece. This intricate assembly of gears and dials, dating back over 2,000 years, has been described as an ancient analog computer capable of tracking celestial movements with remarkable accuracy. Could this be evidence of lost technology inherited from a more advanced civilization? Among the most enigmatic artifacts from ancient Sumer are the cylinder seals. These small cylindrical objects, often carved with intricate designs, were used to roll impressions onto clay tablets, serving as a form of signature or identification. But the images on these seals are what truly capture the imagination. Many depict scenes of gods and goddesses, often engaged in activities that seem impossible for the time. One famous seal, known as the VA-243 cylinder seal, depicts a group of celestial bodies arranged in a way that seems to represent our solar system, complete with planets that were not discovered until centuries later. How could the Sumerians have known about these planets? Were they simply astute astronomers, or could they have received this knowledge from a more advanced source? The cylinder seals, with their enigmatic imagery, continue to fuel speculation and debate. The Sumerians left behind a wealth of written records, inscribed on clay tablets that have survived for millennia. These texts tell tales of gods and goddesses, of epic battles and cosmic creations. But could these stories be more than just mythology? The Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation epic, describes the formation of the solar system in detail that is strikingly similar to modern scientific understanding. It tells of a celestial battle between gods, resulting in the creation of Earth and the other planets. Could this be a poetic interpretation of actual cosmological events? The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving works of literature, tells the story of a king who embarks on a quest for immortality. Along the way, he encounters strange beings, travels to distant lands, and learns of a great flood that wiped out most of humanity. Could this be an allegorical tale, passed down through generations, of a real cataclysmic event? The compelling stories, they all point to a civilization far ahead of its time. But if Sumer was so advanced, why is its true history shrouded in mystery? Could it be that the truth is just too incredible to accept? That the mainstream narrative of human history is incomplete, perhaps even deliberately obscured? The evidence suggests that ancient Sumer was not simply the cradle of civilization, but rather a point of contact, a place where advanced extraterrestrial beings interacted with early humans, sharing their knowledge and influencing the course of history. This is not just speculation. This is a call to re-examine our past, to question the accepted narrative, and to consider the possibility that we are not alone in the universe. Ancient Sumer remains a tantalizing enigma. It's a civilization that challenges our understanding of the past and hints at a future far more mysterious than we can imagine. The evidence is all around us, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered and reinterpreted. Were the Sumerians simply ahead of their time? Or were they the beneficiaries of extraterrestrial knowledge, guided by the hands of the gods? The answer, my friends, is out there. We must be bold enough to seek it.